Okay, let's do a little video about a kind of basic overhead service for an electrical panel. First, we got to talk about what we got going on. We got a utility pole. We see these all around the city, right? With utility lines, bringing high voltage into what we got, a little CAN transformer right here. Transformer. Cool. High voltage lines come in. That's our primary. Our secondary windings come off. Those are our wires for our house. 240 with a blue equals neutral. Gives us our 120. I got another video about that, so we'll get into that in another video. Then we got what we call drip loops. Service mast is kind of what they call this guy, or weatherhead, either or. Then it comes through the roof penetration inside the rafters and stuff. Then we go to our main distribution panel, or MDP, which will involve a service disconnect, a meter, stuff like that, meter enclosure. Here's my little house. I drew it. It's pretty neat, I think. Identified black, hot, right? Red, hot. I identified ground as like this gray color. Right here I got a grounding electrode, right, into the ground at least 8 feet. And then I got a grounding electrode conductor. We come over here, MDP kind of broken down to what it looks like. We were to take the dead front off, meaning the cover comes off. I got a hot wire, right? A and B phase. It's actually still one phase, but we split the phase right in the middle with this neutral, which gives us our neutral bar, right? Looks a lot like that. So neutral bar. In the main distribution panel only, we bond our neutral and our ground. So I pull my ground bar right here, my ground rod. I learned about that in Article 250.52A5 in the NEC. How to size that guy, I run it up here. Okay, this is my grounding electroconductor, my wire that connects my rod to my panel, to my bar and my panel, right? That's 250.66, how to size this guy, and you'll learn information about this wire, this conductor, right? I got overcurrent devices. These are my drawing depiction of breakers. They're not too great, but they are overcurrent protection devices. You can learn about that in Article 240. Then I have my neutral and ground bar / only in the MDP will we bond our neutral, our blue wire in this instance, to our ground wire, right? Only in this main panel. So if there's a sub panel, we don't bond them again, we just separate them. The enclosure gets bonded as well, and all these other things. Then we have what we call feeder or service entrance conductors up top, which is these wires right here. In this illustration are these wires going into the main distribution panel. A, B of the same single phase voltage, 240 volts, with a neutral that splits it down the middle that gets us to 120 volts. Hope that little video helps. That's it. Catch you guys on the next one.